Hey guys, it's me, Opinions by Mike, and today I'm here to tell you my predictions for the top 10 picks of the 2021 NFL Draft. As you can see from the title, I believe the 5 quarterbacks will be taken in the top 10, something that has pretty much never been seen before. So, with the first pick, I think that Trevor Lawrence will be taken. Pretty obvious pick. I mean, Urban Myers pretty much took the job specifically because of Trevor Lawrence. And with the second pick, I think Zach Wilson will be taken. And as I said in a previous video, this is more of a business decision rather than a football decision, in my opinion. But nevertheless, it is something that the franchise and the fans should be excited for. And now with the third pick, I think the 49ers will take Mac Jones. Now, I know what everyone is thinking, that they might take Trey Lance, but here's why that isn't the case. Kyle Shanahan has a very specific taste for quarterbacks. More specifically, if you look into his previous quarterbacks, you have Matt Ryan, someone who doesn't run and is basically a pocket passer, Jimmy Garoppolo, who is also a pocket passer not known for his running game, and he wanted Kirk Cousins to join the 49ers in free agencies. Kirk Cousins is literally the textbook definition of a pocket passer. He literally does not run. As you can see, Shanahan has a specific taste for non-mobile quarterbacks, aka Mac Jones. Adding along Mac Jones' ability to study film, he literally fits Shanahan's preferences perfectly. Now I know what you're saying, what about Robert Griffin III? Well, considering he had a bad experience with mobile quarterbacks, it makes sense how he will want to avoid Trey Lance, who is the mobile quarterback, and draft Mac Jones. It was a similar playstyle to many of the quarterbacks that Shanahan previously had success with. With the fourth pick, I think that the Falcons will take Trey Lance. Well, although they do have Matt Ryan, they have a new regime with Arthur Smith, and with Ryan aging, he will not be their quarterback for much longer. Reseating the quarterback with Lance is perfect considering the new regime has just started. Also, the owner of the Falcons, Arthur Blank, wants a new quarterback, and when the owner wants something, they usually get it. Now with the fifth pick, I think that the Bengals will draft Penei Sewell. Although I do think they could draft Ja'Marr Chase, they already have T. Higgins and Tyler Boyd. With Joe Burrow suffering an ACL injury due to a lack of protection, I believe that the Bengals will make the smart move in protecting their quarterback and drafting Penei Sewell. With the sixth pick, I think the Dolphins will draft Ja'Marr Chase. Basically, they're going to pick the best wide receiver for Tua and see what Tua can do with the proper weapons around him. Now, with the seventh pick, I think the Lions will draft Jalen Waddle. With Golladay leaving in free agency, they need a replacement to help Jared Goff. And I just do not think they will draft Devontae Smith because he is kind of small and skinny and just doesn't fit the Dan Campbell biting cat kind of player. With the eighth pick, I think the Panthers will draft Rashawn Slater. With the Panthers recently trading for Sam Darnold, they need someone to protect him so they can see what he can do because he did not have protection with the Jets. Since the Panthers have plenty of quality wide receivers in DJ Moore, the best thing they can do is to help Darnold with an offensive tackle and taking Rashawn Slater, and provide him with the protection he didn't have in New York to see if he can finally succeed. Now with the ninth pick, I think the Broncos will actually trade that pick to the Washington football team. With the Broncos recently trading for Teddy Bridgewater, they don't need to take QB. However, a team like the Washington football team could definitely use a quarterback. With the next year's quarterback draft being weak, I think that the Washington football team will find the last piece that they need to complete their team and will draft Justin Fields by trading up with the Denver Broncos. And finally, with the 10th pick, I think that the Cowboys will draft Kyle Pitts. Although I do think they should draft Patrick Surtain or even any defensive player, Jerry Jones ultimately runs the team, and with Pitts on the table, I just don't think he will be able to pass on him, similar to how he was not able to pass on CeeDee Lamb in the draft last year. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video.